bus stop. It was fun. Then when taxi come, I want to say, leave this one, let this one go. I can be there for 1 hour. It's fun. Each with the intention of whether or not you can take this relationship to a next level. So you could be dating someone, but you're not in a relationship. Dating in its broadest sense is having a public appearance with someone for the purpose of understanding, knowing yourselves better, trying to define the purpose and see whether you can take that relationship to the next level. So it's likely that there could be dating before proposal. Someone could date you, and when it's obvious that you cannot take it to the next level, there may not be a proposal, and then you go your separate ways. And so you don't feel heartbroken, you don't feel hurt, because at that point of dating, you shouldn't be bringing your all into it. So you could be dating, but you are not in a relationship. There is no commitment yet. So when we come to this point, what we have in mind, as Chris said, we'll be comfortable to say, like he said, courtship, where you have made your intention known. So that's the first one. You are not dating, is with a purpose. Godly dating, date with a purpose. Number 2, date with the intention to honor God. Date with the intention to do what? Honor God. Is it possible that you get to this point of wanting to run into trouble? Yes, because you have the liberty to visit. And most times, we do that visit unaccompanied. You go alone. But if you have talked, if you have defined your purpose, and both of you know that you have the intention to honor God, that is one way to help you. Let me give you a very quick example. I don't know if it's still in our Lydia guidebook, but when I was in the Lydia, in doing our steps, our forward steps, we had one number, True Love Waits. I don't know if I'm correct, that is the title, True Love Waits, but the intention is in that book, in our guidebook. So, make a commitment to yourself, to God, and to your partner. And then also let your partner know. Also let your partner know that you want to honor God until your wedding night. And some of us did it. Some of us did it. You tell your partner, I have made a commitment to God, and that I want to honor God until my wedding night. So when you have that consciousness, you don't just keep it. By the way, when you meet, what are you talking about? What are you discussing? All the things we are talking about, the things we discuss, are the things you discuss. Because you come to the point sometimes where you very low, you are very low. Are we together? You are very low, and you get to say, nothing there now, nothing there. We go and pray to God and ask for forgiveness. Waiting there now, not be people, not be the person for church, not be that one they do, not be this what they do. So, but when you have the intention to honor God, it will help you. No, I'm saying I'm running through the 10 principles. All of these 10 put together will help you in that stage of that temptation period. That temptation period, if you come, you dey laugh, no laugh, because you know the pastor and pastor, not all of us be pastor. Sometimes when you go, you visit, you always look at, oh God, which day this thing go end? Oh, which day this thing go end? And then one person will be strong enough to encourage you and say, don't worry, very soon, no worry, now relax, very soon they go end. If you're not talking, then you're pretending. So if you know that you cannot be able to contain, then you don't visit. Make your appointments in public places. If you're in the same church, you see in church, you greet, you go home. Or in public, Mr. Beach, or anywhere where you know people, where you are seen, where you are not tempted to be alone anywhere. So, and then date with boundaries. Date with boundaries. You set boundaries for yourselves. You set boundaries for yourselves. You know, that is the setting the rules and regulations for yourself. No, but so you talk about it. You talk about it. Set boundaries. Seek godly counsel. Seek godly counsel. If you have come to the point where your relationship is defined and then nobody knows about it, then it's not a godly dating. No. Because for you to seek counsel, you will be going to some persons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as the case may be, that you or him or both of you are comfortable with, that you can go to and do what? Seek counsel. Some of these things you are asking, you can actually ask certain persons you feel comfortable with, and they will talk with you. You seek counsel. The next one is agree on the direction. What direction is this relationship going? What direction? Is it only one step? Because like we said, you could be dating, but you are not in a relationship. What direction? What direction? For some, you really need to sit down and define your direction. If not, you get to a point and he will tell you, or she will tell you, we were never in a relationship. We were never in a relationship. Yeah, someone has said to me, is it because that's why I said, are you kidding me? Are we in a relationship? But in the person's estimation, we were in a relationship.
When he not proposed.
So agree on the direction you're going. When, where, how, why. And then commit your plans to the Lord. Commit your plans to the Lord. You know, I don't know why we think that. Is it awkward that you're in a relationship, you're in courtship, you want to get married, and then you cannot pray together? Or praying together, is it awkward? Is it, you feel that this is this is a romantic thing. Now why are we making it spiritual? Commit your plans to the Lord individually and then together. Individually, because some of this is spiritual battles and day. Spiritual battles and day. Commit your plans to the Lord so that you don't get to the point of I know. I was very sure that at every 8 p.m. on Tuesdays, my husband and I were not married, and we were praying. Every 8 or 9 p.m. every Tuesday. That was for maybe like 2 or 3 years before we got married. I can be sure that I can be sure he was praying, and he was also very sure I was praying. In our houses, of course, by 8 p.m. I will not be in his house. In our different places, we were praying. I was praying, he was praying, and then there are times once in a while we meet together, and then we hold hands together and we pray together. That's the way of committing your relationship to the Lord. It's intentional, it's conscious. If you want to honor God in your relationship, there are things you do consciously. So you commit your plans, your ways to God. So I'm telling you that's what, because when they gave him the list, and he said, hey, this list, you cannot, I had to go to the bedroom. I said, God, now so you want to disgrace me? He now said, the list too much, you know, teacher, you go fit. I enter room, I said, God, now so you want to disgrace me for this dying minute? So there is nothing you are not praying about. And so the prayer was not just that day, but it has been sown over the years. So you commit your plans to the Lord. Okay, the next one is invest in devotions and prayers. Invest in devotions and prayer. It's not a big deal. You know, so it starts from the foundation. Because after you get married, it will determine whether you'll be able to discuss spiritual things together. You can read a Bible passage and feel very blessed with it, and then just text it, forward it to your husband if you have a spiritual connection. And it doesn't start in marriage. I could now come back home and tell my husband, the Lord said to me that we should do this. Yes, so. And because there's a spiritual connection. So invest in devotions and in prayer. Do not cover up sin. Do not cover up sin. Just in case you come to the point where it now happened. You come to a place where you know that you have sinned. Do not cover. Some people have beat themselves. Some people have lived with the guilt and with the pain. Some people have confessed. and then they still got married, and then they are happy today. They didn't cover up the sin. So, and do not date in isolation. Do not date in isolation. That will be risky. And then lastly, have fun. That's what I talked about. Have fun. Have fun. Look forward so that you look forward to seeing the person. You guys are making me remember so many things now. Oh my God. Have fun. Have fun. Hey, have fun. It was not in youth fellowship, but youth fellowship is 6 to 7:38 every Tuesday. I don't know that it will be by the window of the church waiting. Because you must escort me to the bus stop now. Yes. Sometimes. Then you now escort me to the bus stop. It was fun. Then when taxi come, I want to say, leave this one, let this one go. I can be there for 1 hour. It's fun. It's fun. The relationship was not dry. It was not dry. We had fun. We had fun. Hey. I still have the cards, all my cards. All those, that time there was no phone, like send message and I send this. No, the card. You can see. I was going for convention. I just received letters, like plenty letters. You alright? I write them. Don't open until you get to Ugeli. Now, is it not fun? Plenty letters. Don't open until you get to Ugeli. When they get to Ugeli, and now open that one. And then your mind will be telling you, open all. But I control myself. Don't open until you get to Ugeli. Get to Ugeli, I open that one. You just see I. They don't open until you get to Benin. You don't open, I just see love. Don't open until you get to Ore. When you reach Ore, you just see I, love. You see only you, that one, no? Only one, you see only I. The other one you see love. The other one you see what? You. Can't join them together. Oh my God.
Please celebrate. It's okay.